Hi there, welcome to BSF Recovery Team. It's Memorial Weekend and we're at the big off-road event in Dresser, Wisconsin. We're headed out on the trails to tow one back to camp. All we know right now is it's a full-size Ford pickup truck.
I think the alignment's off a little bit.
Yeah, caster, camber.
Yeah.
It's gonna wear that tire kind of funny.
Yeah, we're gonna have some serious tire wear on that.
Now I know why they needed a wrecker. Not much chance of driving or flat towing this one out of the woods.
I'm thinking that makes it a little hard to steer too. Yeah?
Only on one side.
You want to take this down and then clevis in the center. Looking up to that.
The big Ford truck was broken near the top of this hill climb. And I probably could have backed down and hooked the sling on and started towing it out. But you'll see in a few minutes that would have been almost impossible to get it through the section of trail that was coming up. At the same time, I wanted to keep the front end of the Ford in the air so we didn't damage any tie rod ends or brake line. I knew that was going to be some trick, and if we weren't careful, things would get real ugly real fast. But in situations like this, I've learned just take it one little step at a time.
Driver? Okay. We're gonna have to get you up to where I can hook you onto the sling on some decent ground, not through these big holes here. So what I want you to do is stay in there. You're gonna be dangling off of the cable. So I want you to work the brakes. Alright, if you're bashing into the back of my tow truck too much. It's real still intact. I can keep it that way.
Oh man, sounds like the pulley on the end of my boom needs a little grease. Oh, the fixing never ends, does it?
Okay, we're going to go through real slow through these holes. I'll try and keep the front end up in the air. And then just, you know, to hold on to the brakes a little bit so it's got some resistance. Try and keep it away from so we don't hurt anything. Alright. Okay, sounds good.
Now you can see why I didn't want to put it on the sling right away. At this point, I was just praying that we could inch our way through this with Mike's help guiding and a good driver in the Ford. If I had put it on the sling, there's no way I would have been able to keep the front end of the Ford high enough to keep the weight off of that right front tire as the tow truck dropped down into this hole. I didn't think I had to back up, but it turns out I couldn't quite clear the tree. And with no room between the Ford and the tow truck, we had to back both rigs up. So we had the driver put it in reverse, back the Ford up as we backed the tow truck up. There we go. Now we finally have some maneuvering room and somewhat level ground to set the Ford down on. And then we can finally put it on the sling.
Driving the new car too. I want to ask you, does the fancy paint help make it real better? It does. That adds capability. We need a ratchet for his tire, but after we pick it up, we're going to pull a head one, pull the sling, take this clevis off, the one ours, we don't need it, put that back on the deck, and then we'll back up, pick it up in the air, and strap his tire. Okay. Alright? Yeah, you can do this side, she can do that side. Because it has all this big hardware here,
Okay.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna fish this through. Like that. Just a little bit loose. Make sure. Oh, we got a brake line there. You can't grab the brake line in the back here. That's fine. Don't worry about that. It's already done. We got it. Make enough room for the hook to go through. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now you pull it nice and tight. Hook it in there. Hook that end on there. ball joint's still holding it in place, but I think we'll put a strap on it just to.
We'll cut off in between on the way to Bart's Hole there. Forward towards the end of the racetrack, drop out racetrack. I think we can do that. I think we can do that. To go that way, it's probably about just need to go that direction.
There. That'll just keep the weight off of it so it doesn't fall out of the upper ball joint socket, which is the only thing that's still connected.
With the Ford now hooked on the sling, we can make our way out of the trails and bring him back to camp. Back at camp, we set the right front of the truck down on the floor jack. The owner said he was going to fix it because there were more trails out there that he wanted to wheel.
Stay back, buddy.
Thanks for watching BSF Recovery Team. Keep wheeling, stay safe, and maybe we'll see you out there in the woods.